Okay, we're off to Vegas. Ready to start a vacation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just ate in Mesquite, Nevada at Peggy Sue's.
Yep.
Should have brought the camera in so I could have given a full review. Here's the bottom line. Food, excellent. Great food. Service, they were struggling tonight. But they did have a now hiring sign.
Yeah, they were a little bit understaffed.
Yeah.
It was quite slow.
And I've been noticing that throughout this trip where things are just off, where they just don't have the manpower because people haven't returned back into the workforce since the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden they opened everything up and people just like, they can't find the employees. So the employees they can find are learning the system from scratch.
Yeah. That's what the driver said when we got here. Nobody wants to go back to work.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't want to get in people's psychological minds, whether they want to go or not. The fact is, people just aren't yet. They'll come soon. Okay, let's go. Oh, babe, by the way, had I posted a list of things I wanted to complain about on this drive from the plane trip?
And you want me to...
Ask me about them while we're driving. We'll see if it's not too shaky. If it's too shaky, sorry about that. But I got like 12 items.
You always have...
It's going to be a long
lot
trip.
To complain about.
I know, I love it. Okay, so I had a lot of observations and somewhat complaints on the airplane trip, and I just kind of jotted them down because I had to get them off my chest, but it didn't really satisfy me, so I'm going to tell them to you so that I get it completely off my chest. Why don't you read some of the things I've got there and I'll explain. I just kind of made quick notes, maybe.
Say agent felt you out.
Yes, let me tell you that story, babe.
Okay.
So you saw, I was like, between my bags being double and triple checked, there was, the TSA agent thought he saw something on me, and the dude goes to pat me down, but it wasn't a normal pat down. It was very seductive.
A seductive pat down?
It was very seductive. It wasn't,
Was it a rub down?
It wasn't like I'm all horny and grabby and I'm gonna grab every pit. It was very, let me touch the back. It was very, yeah, he really wanted to buy me dinner before he did this to me, but he was clearly getting some pleasure out of it. It was the most sensual pat down I've ever had from TSA. So I don't know if that's good training or bad training.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It's not a matter of enjoying as much as...
Maybe they're just trying to make the pat down a little more enjoyable, so they throw in a few like massage techniques to put you at ease.
Happy ending.
Yeah.
Happy ending all around, right? All right. What else do we got there?
Okay. Realizing your mask is still off after you ate.
Yes. Let me talk about this one. So, you know, you're eating on the plane, so you don't have the mask on, right? That's allowed. Everyone knows it. But what is the time in between bites? Now, I understand, you know, people like in California, I think they want you to put your mask on in between bites. But the airlines aren't requiring it. It's just, are you eating, you get your mask off. But if I take a bite, is it 30 seconds that I gotta take another bite? Or is it 7 seconds I gotta take another bite?
I don't know the rules yet.
Yeah, I mean, well, the rules constantly change. That's part of the problem. But it's just, I was like, oh my God, my mask is off. And I had a piece of like, some kind of snack, beef jerky, or pretzel in my hand, ready to eat. But I don't know, was I technically in the zone too long where I had to pull it up if I didn't put anything, if I didn't eat anything?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know what those rules are. I just constantly was snacking, and I was like making my little bag of pretzels or whatever last as long as I could by chewing very slowly.
Oh, I didn't take into account the chewing. If you're still chewing. Okay, so I guess it's after you stop chewing, how long do you have before you put that mask on?
Yeah, I don't know.
What would the internet say?
We'll Google it.
Yeah.
But not right now.
Yep.
Okay, what else? I think this is the same thing. It was Flight Bites Savory.
Oh yeah. Well, the word savory on the flight bites, you know, the little snacks that they no longer give out peanuts. Thank you, fucking allergic people. Yeah, they said savory, and I was just like, okay, and it wasn't very savory at all. And
Pretzels.
well, there was pretzels, and then there was some kind of wheat product. You know, they kind of
It
had
was
all.
like a sesame thin.
Yeah.
With salt. It wasn't savory, it was salt.
It was salt. But did you notice the shape of the pretzels?
Oh, they look. I thought they were just little stick pretzels.
No.
Oh wait, they were the octagon.
They were airplanes.
Oh, I didn't even.
Yeah, they were airplanes. So I guess that makes up for the savory, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, let's go on to the next one.
Waiting for the bathroom, 6 feet separation.
Okay, this is how stupid we are. As a human species, we are... Oh, I almost dropped a bad word. We are really bad. Okay, so... I'm on the airplane, right? And we've become so accustomed to giving everyone 6 feet behind them when standing in line. So everyone's backed up 6 feet, so they're not standing on top of each other. But meanwhile, all you're doing is you're standing next to the people on your right and left that are sitting down. So it's the same effect, right?
You're just breathing right over them.
You're on an airplane to begin with. But still, it's just like, that's when I kind of crawled up to the next girl, you know. I was like, I'm not doing 6 feet. It doesn't make a difference. Who am I going to infect them? You know, this isn't Sophie's choice on who I'm going to infect, right? I don't have it, but if I did, right? And that's the thing. None of us really know. But, yeah, I just thought that as human beings, we're really stupid. That we become so accustomed that we don't want to do it. Oh, but what I want to say is, when I crawled up to that lady, she kind of gave me a dirty look. Now, I was giving her a pre-COVID nice halo of a foot. She got all upset that I was, you know, at that foot instead of the 6 feet bubble. But again, it doesn't matter. It's like, who am I going to infect? So, yeah.
Gotta pick someone.
Yep, and she had all over her.
Okay.
What else do we got?
Your phone keeps locking. It doesn't give you much time. Oh, here's one. The last one. Posting to the wrong Facebook group.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
This one was funny.
So I'm on the plane and I got nothing to do, but I do have my internet, and I'm just giving random thoughts, you know. But I'm posting them to my friends list, you know, and they know my sense of humor, and they understand where I come from. I'm just posting them one after another. I can't even remember what I was. Yeah. So this was it. I'm going to back up the story here first, because this is what I posted. So, you know, we get ready to take off, and when we take off, suddenly we lose texting ability because of the internet, right? Well, the problem there is Mia and I weren't able to text back and forth about talking smack about the two Instagram girls in front of us. Maybe they were TikTok. They did actually have a real nice YouTube camera. So maybe, but I think they were Instagram. But they were just hella stupid. Anyway, so that's what. So where does that story come into place? So I'm gonna tell you where that story comes into place. So I go ahead and I tell that story, that little line, and any one of my friends on my profile would laugh and say, Ken, you know, he's saying something funny and offensive again. But instead I posted all these funny, offensive stuff into a community group by mistake, because I don't have the Facebook app, because I'm trying to quit. So I just use the browser, and the browser on the phone is so horrible that I'm posting in Buckley community page for dogs and cats about all the horrible stuff and things that are going through my mind. And my neighbors are, you know, saying, we're going to hunt you down. I got a dog here that can smell you out. And yeah. One person yelled at me, had a meme of a cat, meow. But it didn't go that way, but it was close enough. The fact is I posted in the wrong place, and I had to take it back because I felt really embarrassed, because I only like my friends to know who I am, not...
Well, now everybody in Buckley knows what goes on in your head when you're on an airplane.
Yeah. It could be bad, worse. It could be nothing. Nothing goes to this guy's head. Nothing gets in, nothing gets out. Alright, so those are my stories.
That's all. That's the end of the
I
list.
really wanted to do that, but we had some issues with our car, and yeah.
Oh, you don't want to rant about the car yet? You're gonna save that one?
Yeah, I'll save the car one. Yeah, that was a mess. Okay, tune back. You'll get the car one someday.